Hello, nerds, and this is my second attempt at this particular episode because I'm having technical difficulties and I'm not in the mindset of fixing shit because I am fucking hungover because I haven't been drinking in ages and I'm a lightweight and I had like 2 beers last night and now I'm fucked and I needed something. I'm actually weirdly in the mood to do a podcast today. This isn't really going to be me watching my DVDs. This is going to be me watching stuff on Netflix because uh, I couldn't really be fucked. Um, Going through the whole breakdown of something that I've seen before. Sorry, that was really shitty yawning and talking. Actually, all my DVDs are in a different place to where I am now. I'm in my fancy schmancy new digs by the beach, which is awesome. Except that it's not a nice enough day to swim, and I'm mopey and whingy. I just want to make this noise for like a day and a half. If I could just do that, well, not a day and a half. If I could do that until someone brings me pizza, that'd be great. But that's not happening. So I went onto Netflix and I was looking for something to watch, and I was like, I'm gonna watch something that I wouldn't typically watch because the stuff that I've been watching, well, as far as this podcast is concerned, is all very kind of, you know, I guess mainstream. Like, I mean, I do feel like I'm a bit biased towards mainstream stuff because I don't know. I just kind of like when you know what you're getting to an extent, and I like seeing how people kind of work within those parameters to try and impress you. And I thought this time I'd try something different. So I went into like the indie section. I was like, because I mean, I think more than once I've probably complained about indie movies uh, on this thing before, and as I have before, because I feel like a lot of them, are just following too much of the same kind of patterns and stories, except without the entertainment value. It's like you can, I suppose, you can pick apart mainstream films as to why they're you know, all sort of similar and following a certain formula, but at least they make an effort to be entertaining. And I feel like indie films have become a thing where it's like paint by numbers, except they don't feel the need to have to be entertaining as well or be original. And so I was like, well, I feel like I've just seen the same movie too many times. And at the same time, that's never a good reason to write off a genre because you will. To be fair, most movies that are made suck. Like that's just a fact of life. Like most of the things that come out are bad, and it's just a matter of like finding the things are that you like in each film. Like if you can do that, then you can pretty much watch anything. If you can find something that you like in every film, then awesome. But you fucking live for the days when you get just something that knocks your socks off. Which isn't too often. I'm just waffling. I am waffling. But hey, it gets better than not having anything to say. So I was looking at that fucking Jason Bateman thing, and I was like, no, not Jason Bateman. The likable version of him, Paul Rudd. That's it. No, sorry, I just saw a picture of Jason Bateman's stupid face for something called The Gift. Actually, I think someone told me that was good, so I should watch that. But no, I was thinking of watching that fucking Paul Rudd thing that was on Netflix. I can't even remember the name. Oh god damn it! Here I'm gonna just Netflix shit because it looks like the worst thing in the history of the world, and the fundamentals of caring. Oh my god, that name is just such an awful name, and it's Paul Rudd with 2 kids in a car. There's no way that could be a good movie. Like, just look at how fucking smarmy and fucking hip and ugh it is. It's just the I feel like that's probably the thing that I should watch, except I'm so fucking biased against it. Like I don't know if I can sort of get out of my own head and be like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this fairly. I don't know if I can do that right now anyway. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just go for it. No, you know what, I'm gonna start smaller. I'm going to start smaller because I I need to build up to it. I think I need to dip my toesies into the water and build up to, something like that. And if it's amazing, then I'll eat my hat. But I know what I'm gonna do anyway. This is kind of a backup idea that I'd had, and I had something a little different to how I've done it before. But I'm gonna have a look at this BoJack Horseman show because, like, again, I look at it and I don't see the appeal. Um, I saw like 5 minutes of it one time, and I was like, I don't get it. But today is a day of second chances and things like that. So I'm gonna jump into it, particularly because it got a lot of attention recently enough. Like within the last month, where there was like some episode that was like people were blowing their loads over it. I was like, really? That show? Like, that's kind of stupid. It's about a fucking like a horse guy, and that's like the that just seems to be the whole thing. It's like, oh, he's a horse, and they don't address it like crazy. But I mean, they've that's already been done perfectly with Chicken Boo, and they do it in like 3 minute like episodes, and he's a chicken, and it's funny, and it doesn't spend all its time pointing out how wacky it is. I don't like. Oh, go away! Stop messing with me. Um, I don't like things that spend all their time on. Oh, look how random we are. Look at how far outside the box we're thinking. Rick and Morty is a little. It's a little bit guilty of that, but it makes up for it by just like going balls to the wall, and they're like, fuck it, if we're gonna do it. Well, let's go fucking 90, and then you get like regular show, which just sucks, and it's all you watch that, and it's all like, we're so crazy. What? It's it's so self-aware of what it's trying to be, and yet it has no awareness of its lack of out there thought and funniness. Like, uh, it's awful. I mean, I've seen about 3 or 4 episodes of it, and I hate it. Regular show just sucks. Although one of the guys who works on it did a comic strip called like 3 Word Phrase, which I think is one of the funniest things in the world. I wish that guy would just do those, and he hasn't updated it in like a year or two. But fuck, they were really good. And now, yeah, like he's making sweet, sweet dollar bills, and he gets to like make a cartoon for a living, which is cool. But man, that show just fucking sucks. Um, Yeah, so I don't know if my criticism for it made sense because I'm really fucking sucking dick uh, at fucking speaking English today. But what's that fucking thing? Oh yeah, BoJack Horseman. So basically, I'd approach this one a little bit differently because it's a series. So and also because I haven't seen it before. So basically, this is a learning experience with me. If you'd like to kind of, you know, follow along with me, you pause it when I pause it, I guess, and then I'm gonna go watch a full episode, and then I'm gonna come back and talk about that episode, and I'll probably do it for like 2 or 3 episodes, depending on. I mean, if I really don't like it, I'll probably just do one. I should do at least two. I should do two. Because, I mean, it was like The Office, the American version of The Office. I hated the first season of that. I thought it was the worst thing ever. And then the second season, it becomes like one of the fucking funniest shows on telly. Well, for its time. But yeah. So, nerds, I'm gonna disappear for a little bit. Gonna go watch an episode of Bojack Horseman, and I will return. Peace. Okay. Well, we're not off to a good start here. I have not even finished the first episode yet. I have not made it through the first 5 minutes yet, and I've had to pause it to talk about what my fucking problem is with this show. It is this modern. It's not so much this show, actually. It's just it's something that's pervading, you know, the comedic style of the times that we live in, where there's no context for anything. People think that random and shocking is funny, but you need a context for it to be funny. Context is the fucking key of what makes something worth watching. And so you start off with you see a clip of this fucking stupid horse and this stupid fucking sitcom, and it's like, okay, this is fine. And I was watching that bit, and I was like, okay, I can get behind this. He does this crappy show or whatever, and then it cuts to this fucking interview with Charlie Rose, and it immediately just starts laying on the exact same fucking shtick. You can like copy the fucking like the dialogue from this and replace it into like something Family Guy-ish or fucking some like anyone who's like ripped off Will Ferrell now, where it's like people just say outrageous shit, and just because you state what you're doing or that's comedy. It's like or getting weirdly specific with, but with this one it's all what was the line? Fucking, it's like, oh, I just parked in the handicap spot. That's cool, right? Like throwing it away, like just a throwaway line. And the guy who's sitting there writing that, some fucking turtleneck, wearing fucking thick glasses without a prescription, fucking undercut, bearded fucking douchebag who went to some fucking crazy expensive school, is probably sitting there writing that, going, huh, parked in a handicap spot. Outrageous. Fuck off. That's not funny. Like, that's not outrageous. Particularly in like 2016, we got real fucking outrageous. Why don't you move the car? Oh no, I'm way too drunk right now. Ugh. Ugh. What a heap of fucking shit. And then, oh, I'm nailing. Am I nailing this interview? I am, aren't I? I feel like I'm nailing this interview. You're so wacky. You're so wacky. Yeah, fucking. It was funny when fucking Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly did it in Step Brothers, nailing their fucking interviews. But that's the thing, is Will Ferrell's kind of responsible for kind of killing comedy in a weird way. Like, he's super funny, and well, him and Adam McKay, they had that kind of improv style sort of thing. But it's only like it's very limited in what people can do. And now you look at everything, and like people think that being funny is having two people riff off each other, and getting oddly specific about stuff. And if you look at things that get like oddly specific, like I'm going to deliver one of these fist sandwiches into your suck hole, sort of thing. That kind of fucking baloney. And I know I'm not being the most coherent with my fucking with what I'm saying, but I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. I'm sick of this fucking stuff. It's not funny. It's just not funny. Now I'm gonna keep going, but like this is just not a good start. I fucking hate garbage like this. Like, hopefully it picks up. I'm gonna get out of this fucking headspace. I'm writing off this scene, and I'm gonna be like, okay, this is I'll look at it as the plot device of, oh, we're looking at this dude who's fucking just laughs at perhaps a bit of a train wreck. We'll see how they do, fucking plot wise. But somehow I think he'll fucking come good and bounce back. Alright, let's try this again. Back in a second. I fucking hate this so much. It's written by people who think they're really fucking cool. It's just terrible. I fucking hate this show. The intro fucking, ugh, starts, whatever about the intros. Some shows have shitty intros, that's cool. And then watching Maury Povich with the stupid fucking turtle. And then he making himself a fucking breakfast martini with pills. while he's talking to his deadbeat stoner fucking housemate. Ugh, I hate this so much. This is pure shit. There is no fucking value in this. This is so just unoriginal, and it's trying to be like kind of fucking edgy, you know. And it's kind of these stupid. I've had tapeworms that have fucking been less parasitic than you. It's trying to have like this kind of sitcom-y fucking edge, and at the same time be outrageous. Like, oh, he's a man with a horse head. What a crazy world do we live in? Fuck off. And I bet they think that the house guest is really charming. His best fucking friend, whoever that guy is. You know, he looks like some guy who I met, and I thought the dude was like 18, so I forgave him his douchebaggery, and I was like, yeah, this scruffy, unkempt, beanie wearing fucking stoner who, like, and it turned out he was like 25 or 26, and he was hanging out with like fucking. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? This like scruffy little fucking. Ugh, and he looks just like the dude as well, just like this little fucking nobody. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. This is shit. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm like fucking 5 minutes in now. I don't know if I can make it. Alright, here we go. Forget that. I'll find out what the fuck the whole scene is about. Alright, I'm going back. Let's try this again. A penguin who works for Penguin. And he's having trouble writing a book. What a fucking groundbreakingly new idea. Ah! Okay, the irony of him blowing a load going, oh, that's good comedy, is that that's exactly what the writers thought about the show that they had written. And you know what? It's fucking terrible. This show is awful. The writers should be ashamed of themselves. It's so fucking bad. And you, but that's it. Like they're not even, um, they don't even have that self awareness that this guy that they're making fun of is just them. Like this is the worst thing. This is the worst thing in the whole history of bad things. I fucking hate this show so much. It is everything wrong with hipsterism, just fucking ham-fisted into a shitty cartoon. This is so bad. I hate it so much. Unless it's about to pull the rug out from under me and be like, psych, we lured you into thinking that this was just the most awful thing in the world. But actually, we're about to just go fucking Inception on you and fucking take you into some deep level of understanding that you never saw before. This isn't just the superficial piece of fucking garbage that it seems to be. So I'm hoping for that to come next. That's the big reveal that is actually brilliant. Here goes. He's afraid of commitment. Oh, Bojack. This is the worst. Sad clown in a hip cartoon. This is fucking bullshit. I'm amazed that they didn't get, Steve Carell to do the voice. I I don't know how this became a thing. I don't get it. I just don't see the appeal. I'm just so disheartened right now that people can watch this and oh, it's just everything is just so obvious and do people just watch it and go, oh, I get this. I'm good. I'm hip. Oh, it's like I can follow the jokes, and they're not good jokes. It's such a bad show. Everything about it is just vacuous and empty. It's not made with any amount of love at all. Oh, I hate this so much. I'm just drained of energy. I'm so sick of hating it. This is really awful. I mean, this is really fucking bad. I don't want to go back. I'm hungover. I don't need to do this to myself. I should at least finish one episode. That's what I'll do. I'll really, really try it. How far in am I now? Almost. I have 8 minutes left. Um, I can do 8 more minutes. I'll do 8 minutes, and then, unless it's the best 8 minutes of television in the world, I'm just never coming back to it. Alright, let's try this again. And he meets some quirky fucking homely alt fucking girl from fucking probably Portland or something shit. Diane, ugh. Some fucking nerd's wet dream. I think they, ugh. Oh my god, I fucking hate this show so much. I hate this show so much. I'm so angry that I put this on. I'm so angry that this exists. This is the most obnoxious fucking thing I've ever seen. This is fucking terrible. Oh, dude, whoever created this should be ashamed of themselves. This is so bad. Fuck, I hate this. What's really fucked up is that I think that this fucking Diane character is like the writer's wet dream. This fucking girl, this late blooming girl with like low self esteem that you can kind of fucking swoop in on, as opposed to just like fucking. There's something fucking really kind of sinister or weird about this. Like that's that whole fucking boy band thing of like, oh, you don't realize you're beautiful. You need me to tell you. Like, let me show you that you're like. Let me show you that you're special. Like, it's the most self-involved kind of attraction that you can have to a person, and I think it's a really ugly trait, and it actually makes a lot of sense that they would because they totally think that this Diane is quirky and charming. It's fucking manic pixie dream girl in a fucking cartoon with a fucking horse. Oh man, this is just the biggest heap of shit. This is this is the biggest heap of shit. I'm never watching that again. That was the worst fucking 25 whatever minutes of my life. That was just fucking terrible. I'm actually really annoyed that that exists. I mean, I can't really continue just saying it's shit because, I mean, it was so bad. I mean, I stopped it whenever I was just getting frustrated with it, and then I'd start, talking on this again. So you pretty much had a running commentary then of my feelings of Bojack Horseman. So I hope that you got something from that. I know I did. A fucking migraine and a bad mood. But hey, at least I've been productive today. And, yeah, shit. I'm gonna get up and, enjoy myself by filling out some fucking government forms. Ugh. Well, I'm not a dull person, but, like, I'm just filling out forms for car stuff. Anyway, so that was me watching BoJack Horseman. Next time, I'm gonna pick something that hopefully will catch me off guard and surprise me the way The Social Network did, because I did not expect to love The Social Network. I thought it would be really terrible because it was a movie about Facebook, and lo and behold, I managed to pull it off. But that's what happens when you get like some good writing as opposed to whatever BoJack Horseman is. I want to. You know what? That's it. I've had enough of being negative. I'm not going to let that back into my life because it makes me angry, and I think it's awful, and I don't think you should let bad things into your life. So, everyone, I hope you go and have a great day. And oh, I just special mention to my hater. I got my first uh, I got my first negative review. I got some negative feedback, and I was delighted. Someone cared enough to tell me I suck. Ah, it's just magical. So I'd like to just say thank you to that individual, whoever you are, for putting the effort in of giving me some feedback. That was really something, and it made me feel special. I was like, oh, wicked! Someone hates me. Yeah. So uh, hopefully, there's more of that, because it means that I'm getting a reaction, much like Bojack Horseman got a reaction out of me. I was but someone's Bojack Horseman. Someone listened to me and thought, this is really shit. And to be fair, like I know the whole show that I do is fucking stupid, and I don't expect people to listen to it because it is literally just me talking shit about watching movies. But it's fun, and it does help me kind of try and articulate my things a bit better, which I realize it's an ironic sentence to fuck up. But no, like I think I do need to get better and kind of explaining why I like or dislike things as opposed to this is bullshit. And BoJack Horseman has helped me do that. So thank you, ladies and germs. I hope you all have a great day. Hugs and kisses. You've been listening to me watching my DVDs, and I'm Tommy, and I'll see you next time. Booyah!